WanderingWinder, slaying the Spire from the beginning. That's right, and with the Ironclad. Uh, interesting. Interesting. I don't know the colorless uncommons very well. Don't like this. I do quite like this depending on the routes that we get. So right side ain't nothing doing. We start here. We have, or here we have. If we start here, we have 4 question marks. A fire. There's some chance at double elite, including a fire elite, and a very good chance at hitting 1 elite. I'm gonna go for that. It's less appealing on the Ironclad than other characters because of the Burning Blood, but and I think I want a Pommel Strike here. Clashes just gets mixed up too easily. Armaments, I'm not that high on. Pommel Strike is a fine card though, in general. Okay, this is good. We're going to take the damage here rather than the max damage. Ornamental Fan, is that likely to be the worst relic we see in a chest? I think it's good enough to take. We're going to keep losing HP here. Woo! This is 2 elites guaranteed now, right? And we have this removal. Yeah, we're going to take the money. We're going to be upgrading. We're going to be resting? None of these are priority upgrades for me. I'm going to recall here, actually. Preserved Insect. Okay. We're going to fight a lot of elites this round, probably. We're going to take Rage. And now we kind of want to play just a ton of attacks all the time with the Rage as much as we can. Let's remove Doubt. And what helps us play a lot of attacks? None of this stuff actually seems all that good. Kind of on board for none of it. Thunderclap's okay, but is it worth spending money on? I don't know. Similar with the Hourglass. I'm probably not going to get enough powers for the egg. Okay. Yeah, we'll take a pair. Whirlwind. Shrug It Off also good, but Whirlwind particularly good with some of the stuff that wants us to play a lot of attacks. Okay. Right. Let's try to defend ourselves a bit more. Didn't work out, but do still want to defend myself this much. Well, that was stupid. I should have just attacked a 3rd time, and my fan would have triggered. Yeah, this was just real stupid. But here I can actually defend extra by doing this. This is my maximum defense, playing that 0. Okay, this is 1 short of lethal. Ripperoo. If I would have gone bash into that. So my misplay has cost me. Okay. This is literally me being unable to count. So I had lethal there if I just didn't bash and just did triple strike instead. So this is all quite bad. Yeah, True Grit's pretty good. Man, if I die here, I'm gonna feel so stupid. Good, hit one of our defends. And that's because I do want Rage in this shuffle. That's why I played it there. but we're mostly going to be attacking. Okay, now we should have lethal here. Okay, so despite me having misplayed quite a bit, we'll take Shrug It Off there. Despite me having misplayed quite a bit, ooh, Shuriken. And now Warpaint seems to be pretty good. All right. So this is 12. I'd like to keep the rage, so let's just do it this way. Okay, 9 here. Beautiful. No, I don't want any of that stuff getting in the way. I think I can do the whirlwind here. This is a little bit risky, but I feel like I kind of need to take said risk. I'm going to use this potion. It's not at its best in this fight, but okay, we're going to proc. This does more damage, and it also procs our shuriken. So I could shrug to try to find something. Let's do that. Not exactly when I wanted to find that. So this is going to get me 5 block. 8, 10, 22. I really think I need to attack, though. $24 will split you. I don't want to split you yet. Now I'm probably dying here. Somehow I'm not dying here. But I'm probably dying this turn. Almost certainly. Yeah. My misplay several fights back I think might have really cost me, but I also probably could have rested there. Likely to take this. Let's choose a rare card. Let's take Feed. Feed is pretty good. This also makes me want to take more normal fights. Heading for this fire lead on the right, but let's just defend ourselves. We want to take normal fights because it's going to let us get our feeds off more reliably. So like I got one off here. And this is lethal. Let's not miscount this run. I think I'll take Anger. I mean, this card, 18 is a lot, but it takes so long. These are both good for strength building. I'm going to take Anger. It's just energy efficient in the early game. Which is something you're looking for in the early game. Okay, if I get back to feed here, I don't, but I'm going to take the lethal anyway because it's a lot of damage coming in. I'm going to take another Anger over Headbutt. We'll see. Not really sure if that's good or not. Okay, I can deal 24 damage to one or the other target, which means I can kill the one on the left, which saves more HP than defending, so let's do that. And this should be lethal here as well, and I even get to feed. So that's pretty nice. True Grit is pretty good. And set up to get the feed, which we did. Great. I think Iron Wave over Thunderclap. Also over Second Wind. I mean, Second Wind is eventually going to get me to this deck that's full of attacks. This would be a great setup for what I had the previous run. I'm going to just take the overall damage again. This is largely influenced by the character I'm on here. Yeah, I guess since I probably did want that outcome, it was probably better for me to, I think I'm actually going to drink this potion now. And the reason for that is I might get a potion at the end of this fight. I mean, right exactly then wasn't important, but before the fight was over was the big thing. And yeah, I could have saved more later, but okay. Now I have the option of going for a Perfected Strike, which doesn't really go with the thinning plan of True Grit and Feed, but I am a sucker for in general, and I kind of need more damage output. My guess is it probably shouldn't go for it here, so I'm not going to. Oh man. Okay. It's not a great fight for Thorns, but I'm going to use him here because it's not a great looking fight in general. The Angers are actually pretty good in this fight. And we don't want to thin anything out of our deck because our deck is getting so junked that it's not worth. Here I'm actually going to just take my feed. Getting this dead is worth quite a bit, and it doesn't cost me much life anyway, even in the short term in comparison to what I was otherwise doing. So I feel pretty good about this. And I'm pretty sure I should be able to get, well, not pretty sure, but I'm like my chances to get this one dead before it hits me again. Okay. I'm going to go this way because I've got a reasonable enough chance at getting 2 Angers here, and with 0, I don't think it's going to matter. Bit unfortunate to see that timing there, but we have lethal here. Red Skull, not bad. Rage, not bad given my angers that are coming, although neither is Pommel Strike given that. I think I'm going to take the Rage though. Maybe Rage is just not good and I shouldn't be going for it like this, but okay, I think I want a card removal on a strike. Pocket Watch would normally be very good, but given all the angers and rages and stuff that I have, I think I'm just going to take the key. Okay, we're going to take this path to get a couple extra rests, and I'm going to take one of them now. It's a pretty low split. Quite unfortunate to see the feed here, and it's gone. Okay. But on the plus side, we do have an active red skull now, so this should be pretty easy to clean up. Sword Boomerang works well with the red skull if it's active. Warcry is probably better than nothing. Let's upgrade the Rage. Okay, that's a good relic, although it did take quite a bit of damage. We'd like to get rid of this one first. Shrug is good. Definitely need a rest here. And I think this is timed well. Let's put feed down. Yeah, it is timed well. Okay. Looking for a place to deal extra damage. I think next turn is likely to be a better turn to split this, so we're going to wait. And it is a better turn to split it. Obviously, we want to split as low as possible here. It also helps that this gets more in range. And then damage is the thing to maximize, so... Okay, let's split you now. And we're just at the threshold here. So let's just take one of these out. Okay, 18, but this is fine. Right. let's hold off on splitting this again. Or do I want to split it now? Well, I've already made my choice, I guess. I'm going to split it here. And the attack is lethal. Okay, double tap, not bad. I'm not that keen on offering in general, but it's probably very good in this deck. Runic Pyramid. Does it do that much here? Whenever I lose HP, draw a card. That's kind of appealing, except I don't really have the HP loss. This is actually really appealing given I like never take this card. I usually don't play HP loss kind of decks, but given where I am on all the angers, seems okay. Again, I should be thinking more about my pathing than I am here, but I am not, so what are you going to do? So I drew an extra card there. I can draw a lot of extra cards here. I don't really want to feed. I'd like to at least have a chance to get my feeds. Better than this. And that wasn't exactly what I wanted to eat through, but oh well. And this guy's now active. Sweet. I think this is the one I want to get rid of. Cleave is fine. I don't have any AoE. Well, this is more appealing than normal because I can build a max HP back up. This would be beautiful. Corruption, huh? Corruption's pretty interesting. Let's keep going for question marks. Let's fight these guys. Okay, so we're going to start with offering. We will rage. Corruption. Cleave. Defend. And bite. Pointy. Hold on to this stuff. Oh, this is coming. I should have definitely not held on to the stuff. Okay, I need to put back one of these, so 8 and 15 is 23. 8 and 7. Okay, we're going to kill the guy in the front. We're going to put the Iron Wave back. We're going to go after this one next. Okay, this is now active. We're going to do this, this, So I lose my strength and I'm going to gain it back again here. Hopefully I can lethal this turn. I cannot, but I am fully defended, so this is going, but we even get a gain. Maximal HP. Now we're gonna wait. And this not killing there is all about incrementing this counter. I still gotta gain the 2 HP back. Speed isn't as good as what I'm going for. Blood for blood fits this, so I guess I'll take it. Yeah, I think I need to head to a rest here. Upgrading strikes and defense is so much less appealing when I don't have any strikes. So we're going to remove a card. The card we're going to remove should probably just be a normal defend. Going to rest here. The elites on this floor are not the most friendly. I have to take one though. I'm going to take it here. Okay, well, corruption, I guess. Oh, well, I could stick corruption back at this rate and rage and use all of these attacks. Or I could stick like blood for blood back and corruption and defend myself for 10 and take 14. I think let's stick corruption back. Yeah, now this is the scary turn, but we can actually play everything, huh? This worked out really well. Better than I was expecting it would too. This is unfortunate a little bit, but it's okay. Molten egg isn't bad. None of these seem good enough though. Well, I don't need a second corruption. This is less appealing given that I have corruption. Isn't really a card I'm super keen on removing. I think I'm just gonna take nothing. Okay, more money is okay. That's good. This fight will draw me 1,000,000 cards, huh? Let's stick Rage back. So far I'm not drawing any cards. These are both upping. Okay, this is already lethal. Let's get the corruption in, I guess. We're going to hold off on playing anything. So I was able to get this one down. We're still under here. Let's cleave, anger, anger. Okay, we want to bite. Let's not hold on to the defend, I guess. Again, bad timing on this thing. Armaments is fine. Apparitions is fine. And let's upgrade an apparition, I suppose. Probably also want to upgrade corruption, but I am quite concerned about this fight. Well, I want to get my feed to do something, so let's go for it this way. Well, we're definitely using an apparition here. Maybe should have used a corruption. Just defend. I'll accept my 1 damage. It'll also draw me a card. Okay, let's get the corruption off. This is almost lethal to me. Looking for... Okay, didn't find it. The feed is what we were looking for there. We'll take another one here. We are almost full on health. I'd like to upgrade the corruption, I guess. This fight is going to be trouble. Not the time to use Warcry, I don't think. Yeah, I'm getting my apparitions upgraded, which will be really, really good if I can survive long enough. Let's get the corruption in play. This is 6 HP I lose. I think it'll be better used later. So let's hold off. Yeah, okay. Okay, need to use it now. believe I'm dead here. Yeah. Yeah, I have never really had corruption do... I don't know. Let's go for another run. This will be the last one of the session, regardless of how quickly I die. 3 potions, remove a card from my deck. Let's remove the card. Let's make it a defend. Let's go this way. Taking 2 again. Gained HP on the fight overall. Good, good, good. We'll take a pommel strike. Trying to go for a thin deck mostly, but pommel strike more or less keeps it thin. Okay, we're definitely getting 1 attack in. 9, 15, 21. I think I want to use another strike and I'll accept the 1 damage. This just gives me a much better chance of having lethal here, which I do. And I'm still filling to full HP, so it's not a big deal otherwise. I am not a big on homeokinesis. I guess with the thing I had last turn, and these two in combination would be okay, but I like never go for those synergies, and I'm not going to now. I will take a relic. It's a question of whether I value the 93 gold or the weak potion more, and I think it's got to be the gold. It's not a very good relic, though. If I double defend, I'm taking 8 here. If I kill this, I'm taking 12. I'm going to take the 8 and count on this. Now, I probably don't have lethal here, although I could if I drew really well. Because of the being weakened, I should note, is the reasoning there. Battle Trance. This helps with the idea of trying to keep very thin. Start with a pommel strike. Battle Trance, defend, strike. A little unfortunate to not draw the Ascender's Bane there. Killing this saves me HP this turn. 1 HP this turn. And it costs me HP on this turn, I suppose. But what can you do? There's actual no way that I can get lethal here, so I want to maximize my chances of defending as much as possible. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have killed this for the 1 HP, given that it was going to be worse over time. Okay. Rage is pretty good. Again, given what I'm doing with the thin deck that draws itself a lot. I'd like to kill this one first. Yeah, I misplayed that, I think, but because I didn't realize I had so much energy, because I wasn't thinking about this. That's okay, it shouldn't really matter. Perfect strike, I don't think so. I think spot weakness is what we need. Should give us a lot of scaling in the long term. Let's upgrade it instead of the drawer there. The boot is pretty worthless. Let's go for this fire elite. Okay, well, battle trance, rage, spot weakness, and I can't lethal. So let's defend a little extra. Let's go ahead and use this potion here. Maybe I could have saved it for later, but it is what it is. Get this one dead. We're defended. Okay, this fight hasn't gone so badly. Battle trance. What's left here? Probably enough to kill this thing next turn. I need 3 attacks? Probably not enough to kill it next turn, but well, worth trying for, I guess. See, this is 30, this is not enough, so let's try to have enough to kill this one next turn. Yeah, we will have enough to kill it next turn, so now we have a chance of getting this one and a chance of not. We'll see. Okay, we don't, but we are fully defended here, and so we shouldn't take any more damage. Next attack is lethal, so Orichalcum's fine. Iron Waver, shrug it off. Let's go with the shrug. Let's go with the Ufta. Getting entangled at a quite inopportune moment. Not that any moment's really that opportune, but okay, we're going to spot weakness and defend as much as possible. This is exactly lethal. Sword Boomerang is pretty good with the spot weakness plan. Orichalcum defends more than a regular defend would have. And now we have lethal. Okay. Regen potion, not bad. Limit break, very good. Okay. Let's get some card removal up in here. Thin my deck down of normal defense mostly. I think I can perfect this fight. We'll see. Yeah, I'm going to try to perfect it. Limit break is appealing there, but I should be able to finish this fight without taking damage, so why take damage? Shrug it off I think is good enough. We're definitely going to upgrade. I think we want it to be the limit break here. Okay. So, I mean, we have tons of scaling now. It's just a matter of humbuggery. kind of do need to get my attacks going in. So I'll take a little bit extra damage to be able to do that. Here, obviously, we're going to leave it up to the Orichalcum. Finally, we get this spot off. Rage and again, leaving it to the Orichalcum should be good there. Bad time to get spot weakness. Fine time to get limit break. Let's just accept some damage here. With the Orichalcum coming there. Okay, we're going to battle trance first. 17, 14, and 14 is 45. I would need 2 attacks. Or 21 and 28 is 17, 14, that's 31, this is 45. Or 21 and 18 is 39. But I have extra strength. I'm unconfident which of those is better, but regardless, I mostly need the same thing here. Yeah, none of these seem good enough. Juggernaut is fine, but it's kind of expensive and not really on plan. Barricade, too expensive. Dark Embrace, not really what I'm doing. I'm going to skip them all. Pretty sure I should take the empty cage here rather than like Orrery. And I'm just going to clear out all my normal defense, I guess. I'm a bit worried because my defense is pretty bad. I'm going to take a lot of question marks, I guess. Okay. Let's do it this way. Maybe I shouldn't have shrugged there, I don't know. I'll take another shrug, or should I take a cleave? I don't have AoE. I'll take the cleave. Bites are probably good here. 2-cost attacks. So Necronomicon is not good. The power is maybe good, maybe not. Is it worth it? I don't know. Random card of return is pretty bad. I don't think I'm going to go for this. Okay, if I do well enough here, I can go for the bigger path and go for a lot of elites. So let's make that the plan, basically. Let's just eat up as much HP as we can. Okay, spot weakness, limit break. And then this heals too. This doesn't actually defend me any extra, so this is definitely better. Limit break again. I didn't have lethal. For a second, I'd spooked myself there that I'd given up lethal. But since we don't, we want to just maintain our HP basically. Let's rage. Battle trance. Okay. Alright, that wasn't bad. I don't think I need more sword boomerang. Again, I'm healing as much as possible is the thing here. Getting quite low on HP myself. But I'll be able to heal even a little bit more next turn. Probably, yes. Don't want any of that. I'm really not in shape to take elites. Let's just heal. Okay, this fight could be bad. No reason to not start by drawing. Okay. Possibly I overdid there. Bad time to draw a non-zero spot weakness. That's probably on me. I probably shouldn't have done what I did there. Okay. Guess we'll shrug, rage, sword, boomerang, and bite. Yeah, this fight is pretty bad for me. Probably should have used one of these potions, actually. It's so bad. We can do that now. Now we should have lethal next turn. Okay. Okay, True Grit. Yeah, True Grit's pretty good. Like to get that and get it upgraded if possible. Ornamental Fan doesn't work really well with the Orichalcum. Just keep removing some stuff. What's the stuff I want to remove at this point? Probably the bash. It's a fine card. Just heal. Don't want a battle trance here. Don't think. Okay, so this turn I net lost 1 HP. No, I net gained 3 HP there. Okay, 15, 17, and 16. That's 48. Oof. Okay. I have lethal here just by sword boomeranging, so I guess we'll take it. Is this a feel no pain deck? Not really. Let's just keep taking cards out the deck. Now let's make it one of the bites, because it's a bit many. Gotta take the special relic here. Well, this is something. Okay, and I should have lethal here, so I'm actually going to go for this because I feel like I'm a bit behind and kind of need it. Let's take Power Potion, let's take Inflame, let's do Rage and Limit Break, which gets us a lot of extra stuff here. Let's go after the Taskmaster first, I guess. Spot Weakness, though it's terribly dangerous. 19 to everything. I think I've misplayed this actually. Okay, you're dealing so much. But I should be alive if I just triple bite here. Actually, I have lethal. Brilliant. Meat on the bones. Hey, that's good. Warcry is probably worth it. Let's not take another elite. War Paint. What skills do I have left unupgraded? There's the the Battle Chance, Trance, the Warcry, and the Shrugs. I think the War Paint should be good. Okay, the Shrugs. That's fair enough. And now I think I want to rest. Okay, let's start with this. Okay. I'm gonna hold on to this poison potion. Really not sure about it. Okay, I definitely want a limit break here. Should have done it before everything, I suppose. Yeah, let's heal a little HP. Bit concerned about turns like this one. Maybe I should have Warcried there because I'm worried about finding the spot weakness at a bad time. But oh well. If we do, we do. And we do here. Okay. 27 coming in. Grand. So let's start with Battle Trance, Rage, Bite, Bite. 42 damage will get you to 226. Cool. I don't want you to be purging next turn yet, is the main thing. I'd like to be able to, for instance, spot weakness and do this. Now, I've got a couple turns. The limit break is good. Now I mostly need triple attack here. This'll do it. Sword Boomerang. Okay. Yeah, I don't think this was helping me at all. Reaper is very good. And I should probably take a Fillstone here, because I kind of want the energy. But the Reaper's really, really good, because it'll let me heal back at the end of many, many fights, like all the way. Okay, now I just want as many rests as possible, basically. So there's 2 rests on like every path here. And if I go left side, I get an extra one. So one of these left paths, I think a middle left path, probably. Not what I wanted to see go down, but oh well. I should have lethal here regardless. I don't think I want any of these at this point. Oh, right, I have those pathing things to look forward to. I don't want a lot. Bandage up is okay. How about Madness? It's fine, but Dark Shackles actually seems the best for like the heart. Remove a card from my deck. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, I think forget about AoE. The cleave is just not pulling its weight. I just get enough stuff that I don't really need the AoE. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and Warcry here. We're gonna put a Rage back, I guess. Plus I have Reaper for AoE now, which seems a little bit weird to say because it doesn't do that much. But genuinely, with the amount of strength I'm getting in a lot of these fights, I think it will be doing something. Okay. Well, let's... whatever. Save HP this way. I definitely don't want to get rid of my Reaper. Draw some cards. Draw some cards. Limit break. Seemed better than biting because I'm going to gain more HP off the Reaper than anything here, which I could do now, for instance, but I probably don't want to do yet. coming back, which is fine. I'm not worried about it. I'm going to Reaper eventually. Now, I really want to hit Reaper now. Beautiful. Heavy Blade is probably good enough to take as a one-of. It will eventually be uber lethal. Thank you, Orichalcum. Stick this back. Get a bite in. And I played that in all the wrong order. Okay, this is scary, because this is 48 damage, which is too much. Okay, well, we're definitely going to do this to you this turn. And we're definitely actually also going to do this. Because I want to have the Reaper available at max power. Like, I could have lethal here, but I want to get the Reaper to be at full HP. Fairy in a Bottle is really good. Let's upgrade True Grit. Okay, we can take a fight. Ooh, this fight could be bad. Okay, this isn't bad. Should I be using the poison here? Maybe. This is a bit eek. I've just killed myself? Even through the Fairy in a Bottle. Well, good job, me. Alright, thanks for watching, everybody.